Welcome to MENA Community College Talks, an Amidy's regional interview series in celebration of Community College Month. Today, we are happy to host Mr. Enis Ruisi to discuss Tunisia's community college model and vision for the future of their national workforce. Good morning, Mr. Enis Ruisi. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation to conduct this interview. Can you please start by introducing yourself?
Hi, my name is Enis Ruisi. I'm a Deputy Director at the Ministry of Higher Education and Scientific Research. I'm in charge with American and Asian cooperation at the Director General of International Cooperation. And I am also a higher education reform expert within the European Commission.
Thank you. So my first question is, are there any institutions in Tunisia that are familiar to U.S. community college model or share their values?
Yeah, in Tunisia we have this, what we call ISET. It's an institution for technological studies. It was made similar to the model of the community colleges in the United States, but also in two institutions of technology that are available in France. So the basic idea is that during the 90s, there were a need for skilled workers, but not with with a university degree, but not really a high degree. So they made this sort of institutions. It's a network of 25 institutions here in Tunisia. They were made to be embedded in the regional and local context of each governorate of the Tunisian territory. So we have them focusing on different topics depending on when they are. So, for example, ISET Jerba is really specialized in tourism. And ISET Qsarahlel is more specialized in textile because there is a lot of textile industry in there. So this is these institutions were made to be part of the process of regional development of those regions.
Okay, I see. Thank you so much for your insights and for highlighting the similarity. So my next question is, in what way do community colleges or similar institutions in Tunisia ensure positive community impact and engagement?
Yeah, there is not a systematic way for them to produce positive impact on the local community, but we can say that it's through the opportunities they are making available for people, for students, and the interconnection they have with the economic environment in there, and the industries, the companies, and so their contribution to the process of development, of the regional development, is through making opportunities to all kind of people so they can have this quality of education and getting a job and combating poverty in the region. So this was the mainstream behind creating those institutions, because we know that some students cannot afford to be away of their home and to pursue studies for a long time. So ISET was made for only 2.5 years of studies and then getting a certificate and be able to work in the neighborhood company. So that's the model, and that's how they can make impact for their local and regional environment.
I see. Thank you so much for your elaborate examples. That was really insightful. Can you please identify non-traditional students in your national higher education context? If so, how do community colleges or similar institutions in Tunisia prioritize non-traditional students?
Okay, so One of the pillars of the Tunisian strategy for higher education is to give an equal opportunity for all. And based on that, there are some adjustments that are made for some types of students. And I can mention here the student entrepreneur. So we have this particular statute for students who are willing to open their own businesses. So they have this academic flexibility, and they have the opportunity to benefit from coaching on pitching, on design thinking.
Is there a system in place within the Tunisian national context that prepares graduates to transition into the workforce or continue their higher education journey?
Yeah. Well, we do have that. We call them the 4 Cs, or the Centre de Carrière de Certification de Compétences. It was made after the career centers that are available in the United States, and the first career centers in Tunisia were built through a project with the USAID. So basically the idea of those career centers are to provide graduates with soft skills and coaching. They need to have a swift introduction to the job market, and a slight adjustment of their qualifications so they can meet with those required by the job offers they have. So yes, it's a systematic procedure. We have over 200 career centers by now, and they all are making huge difference. For continuing studies, in the ISETs right now, there is what we call a professional master's degree. This is a master's degree that allows students to acquire more skills and more qualifications that are more adapted to the job market needs. So they are not really oriented theory; it's more practical, and they are really prepared for the job, as the curriculums are designed with the participation of the companies. So this is a systematic approach that we in Tunisia are making to try to co-construct licenses and academic paths with professionals, so they can have the workforce they need for their companies.
It's like more inclined to experiential learning more than theoretical.
Yes,
and
exactly.
That's a very promising thing to pursue. Leading to my last question, what is the vision in the Tunisian context to adapt the services of community colleges or similar institutions to the needs of an increasingly globalized job market? You already highlighted some of this question in your previous answer, but can you please elaborate more?
Yeah, absolutely. So there is this matter of certification. That's very important to us, because certification at the global level is very important. It's not about getting a degree; it's about the competencies behind that degree, and the accreditation, the certification at the international level is very important in that matter. So the ISETs are in the process of getting international certifications, either from Europe or from the United States. The ABIT certification, it's really known in the United States for engineering studies and technological studies. So some of the ISETs are in the process of getting that certification. So the ISETs, they are working and in their design, in their curriculums, they are designing the curriculums with the participation of the professionals. And professionals in Tunisia, they are very keen to introduce the latest technologies in their ways of doing business and in their processes. And they are also involved in design of the curriculum in ESET, but also in the scientific council of the ESET itself. So they can orient the curriculum design and introduce new technologies that are available on the market. So when students they pursue this kind of academic paths at the ESETs, we call them the co-constructed licenses, and they are already having the skills that are needed in the global market, and getting an accredited degree from ESET and gaining those skills, it will be very beneficial for them to be ready for the globalized market. There is also the fact that Tunisians are very keen to search for opportunities outside of the country. We know that we have an employability issue here in Tunisia. The rate of unemployment is very high. So the students know that they need to get the skills required by the globalized market, so they can have other opportunities outside of the country.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Idris, for sharing your insights with us. And it was really delightful having you here between us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I was very glad to be